I think that for a lot of us, since it's a very close friends and family type of gathering, we've all thought about this for a really long time, so it's like amazing that we're all here.
So if anyone knows Melissa and I, we know she is like the public speaker. It ain't me. So she probably should have just wrote my speech at this point, but you're going to get what you're going to get. I'm surprised you didn't ask me.
Now, when I first met Cory, and he was still Cory at this time.
Seeing Melissa or seeing any younger photos of my mom, they're essentially clones of each other. So she has that side, and I have the Jones side where I'm a clone of my dad. And that includes, we both just do not have eyebrows, which is great.
But in all seriousness, I couldn't be happier for Cory and his beautiful bride, Melissa. Being brothers, you could say Cory and I spend a lot of time together.
If you know Melissa, she's like the peanut butter chili.
And the undisputed champion of getting all the hand-me-downs.
But regardless of that, we grew up with the same values, and today we still value the same things, mostly. We value family and then friends who feel like family, which is everybody here.
Today you guys are finally united in marriage, and it's so exciting. I can appreciate that you both are like made for each other.
It's really amazing that we're all here in Jackson, Wyoming. Like, honestly crazy. When we talked about this growing up, we never talked about we didn't talk about this. Yeah, so
I don't know what's happening here.
we just struck everyone in Wyoming.
Yeah.
It's a great privilege that we have a whole group of people who've traveled from 2,000 plus miles to be here for Melissa and Cory.
He was just a young, skinny elementary school kid, just like myself. We were super shy. We didn't talk to anybody else, so we made friends and didn't have to talk to anybody else ever again. So we thought.
Anyone who has been around Cory knows how driven and focused he is, whether it be with work or projects around the house. But he'll always make time for people around him. He approaches life with a genuine heart, always staying true to himself and others. His respectfulness is evident in the way he treats everyone with kindness and consideration.
And it's also really reassuring to know, like, when you have somebody that's as close to you as Melissa, it's reassuring to know that you have somebody that is going to love and take care of you for the rest of your life.
As everything goes, we both decided to go to IUP and pick the same major, live together, and obviously not talk to anybody else ever again.
He is what a big brother should be, someone you can always look up to. He has always had an open mind and caring ear, with opinions of the utmost respect for all who know him. He is always humble and never seems above the rest. It is evident what Melissa sees in him.
To go on, I'm like, this is a day that Melissa and I have been talking about probably for the last 25 years since we understood what marriage was.
You know, Cory, I'd say it's about time, but really you proposed and you just weren't planning anything, so really it's on you.
That's when we went to college and we gained our freshman 40. And not only that, we met our good friend Mike, who helped bring us out of our shells at the time.
Yeah, Mike!
Alright. I personally have always thought that Melissa deserved to be with somebody who, this is harder than I thought it was.
He made a comment and he was talking about how, he's like, oh, I bet like all of your friends and family just assume it's like Cory and Melissa. Like, it's a package deal. Like, you don't have Melissa without Cory, you don't have Cory without Melissa.
I always thought Melissa deserved to be with, honestly, if there's a top tier, she deserves to be with someone above that. And Melissa is smart, funny, a great time. Everyone can attest to that. She's going to do anything that she can for anybody who cares about her. She's going to love you right back, even harder.
Through 4 years of college, maybe 5 or 6 for me, we had countless memories and adventures. Many that we'll never remember, to Burnett's Vodka and Calico Jazz.
I think we should all do a 3-sip to the new couple. And the first sip that I have is to 7 years, 1 apartment, 2 houses, 1 puppy, and now a lifetime to go.
From day one, spying on your location to make sure that Cory wasn't a serial killer. I'm really happy that you weren't.
Now Melissa, on the other hand. At first, I wasn't exactly sure about her intentions with him.
outside.
I mean, they met at the Wharton Tavern. So what else can be said to explain what they both were looking for?
I still wonder what was going through her head when she agreed to meet a stranger at a bar in the middle of nowhere. For those of you who haven't had the privilege of experiencing the Wharton Bar, most would not consider it to be a place to take a lady for the first date. But I think I can speak for everyone here and say we are all thankful that she took that chance on him.
Tip number 2. To the Wharton, the best place for a first date, some frozen blackberry bird dog shots.
I have a good instinct, Mom and Dad. Yeah. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
If there's a chance that anybody here's phone is going to get stolen, it's going to be Melissa's. And Cory, I think, has just accepted that at this point, that if he can't reach her, her phone's probably stolen out of her back pocket.
For someone that has a thorough understanding of life insurance policies, to throw a few chemicals together with a May mustard gas and you put Cory in the hospital.
I remember the first night I met Melissa. If you would believe it or not, we got extremely drunk.
After what feels like a lifetime of hanging out with these two together, I do have a few more important things to say.
And I had to go on vacation the next day to Mexico, and I actually threw up the entire flight because, as you know me, I tend to throw up a little bit.
Number 1. Cory recovers so poorly from hangovers, I cannot wait to see what he looks like tomorrow. Number 2. Melissa and Cory both equally thrive on chaos, but they act like they don't. Number 3, this I just kind of want to keep in, just Cory to remind you. Cory one time offered me $800 to buy my sectional couch, but that also included my dog, so.
And what would this beach without Brooks? Their dog. His adventures can testify that if one day you want to add to your family, and you two would be amazing parents. Brooks has definitely given you a run for your money.
Number 5. Brooks definitely wishes that he could be here.
It's been a good trial run, and you've shown great compassion and your ability to love even in challenging situations.
Number 6. There may have been tears shed today for sure, but when thinking about this day, because this has been inevitable for a very long time. When I was thinking about how I'd react, I never had that initial tear jerk, but I did apparently when I started talking about the speech, so this might all be false. But
that moment on, I knew Slim had met someone that enjoyed life and would be down for a lifetime of good adventures for him.
Lastly, I'll end with some words of wisdom. Being single and never married, I had to turn to the internet for some help.
But from day 1, thinking that Cory might be a potential serial killer to being at wedding day is like wild. It's been a wild ride.
Cory has been around for what feels like as long as I've been an adult at some point. So Cory has honestly felt like a brother to me for a long time.
I can't imagine Cory's life without her and the happiness she brings him. She's adventurous, courageous, supportive, strong-minded, and that I mentioned spontaneous.
My wife Hannah and I can't wait to share many more with you guys, as well as everybody else in this room, because, I mean, let's be real, we all have fun when we're together.
So, number 3. To my new brother, Slim Pickens, and his beautiful bride, Party Hard.
I want to change a minute of our adventures over the years, Slim. You're the first person that I text when I have highs or lows in life. And you've always been there for me. I love you forever, man.
This beautiful couple has so many amazing opportunities in front of them, and I am hype and also super grateful to be a part of this.
She has everything you could ask for and want in a partner from my brother Cory.
And lastly, Slim, we may not be riding bulls on the PBR tour, touring the country like we had planned, but I think we've done pretty well for ourselves, man.
I love you both, and I just wish nothing but love and happiness and blessings over your marriage. I know it's going to be fabulous. You guys are great, and you're great together. And if you look around the room, like, you have an amazing team that just loves and supports you.
So please, join me in raising a glass.
Thank you for having me be a part of this.
Raise your glasses to one toast, and let's party.
To the new Mr. and Mrs. Herman, not your man.
You know, Cory?
Herman. Herman.
Whenever you come around, I get weak in the knees, I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but words won't come. I'm so scared to death. When you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, so when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you